Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Charles Sebastian, and welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment. And we'll give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And folks, we got a breaking news story for you guys here today. But before we even get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. So, folks, this is a mega one. This right here is a mega story. And let me tell y'all something. I am absolutely elated about this news. And it's about damn time. For those of you who don't know, the greatest player to ever play the sport, Michael Jordan, has been tapped by NBC Sports to become a special contributor to the NBC Sports NBA coverage. And I am elated for this. I think this is the best news NBA fans have gotten in a very long time. Before I even get into the details of this report, let me just say this. I think one of the reasons Michael Jordan came back is because the amount of clutch sports plants, the amount of clowns that we have, former NBA players and creators that talk basketball, has run a damn muck. We got too many bozo dudes talking basketball. And I think Michael Jordan sat back and said to himself, I am sick and tired of all of these clown moron buffoons up here destroying my legacy, distorting what the sport is. And now it's time for the GOAT to come back and pretty much regulate on these dudes. And let me tell y'all something. Now that Michael Jordan has finally decided to step into the sports media space, his voice takes precedent above everybody. Your LeBron James, your all of these guys that y'all love to quote, they can all step to the side. Because nobody in their right mind is going to question Michael Jordan and say, oh no, Michael Jordan is wrong or Michael Jordan is a hater, because you're going to look like a super idiot. A super duper idiot. If you're that dude, NBA player or not, questioning the words coming out of Michael Jordan's mouth. But before I even get into what this bombshell report had to say, today's video is brought to you by a sponsor, Game Time. One of the things I love the most is making unforgettable memories with family and friends. And one of the things I hate the most is overpaying for tickets only to find out that there was a better deal out there. That's one of the reasons I started using Game Time. Game Time is the easy go-to app for last-minute tickets to sports, concert, and theater events across 60+ states in the US and Canada. Game Time saves me time, money, and stress by curating only the best deals, so I'm not wasting a whole bunch of time scrolling through overpriced tickets. Game Time Picks is my favorite tool. It highlights the best value seats instantly. No more guesswork, no more wasting time. For example, I am super excited about this Game 2 matchup between the Los Angeles Clippers and the Denver Nuggets. Here's what I like to do. I turn on all-in pricing so I know exactly what I'm paying for up front. I check Game Time Picks to find out the most valuable deals. And finally, I pick the ticket I want. I choose between the cheapest deal, the great deal, or the amazing deal. Once you select the ticket you want, you can use their panoramic seat view to ensure you know exactly what you're getting before you buy. So take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the app, create an account, and use code CLNS for $20 off your first purchase. Again, create an account and use redeem code CLNS for $20 off. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. Okay, so let's get into what this report here has to say. This one is from NBC News. It says, Michael Jordan to join NBC Sports NBA coverage as special contributor. Six-time NBA champion Michael Jordan will join NBC Sports coverage as a special contributor this fall. It was announced Monday. I'm so excited to see the NBA back on NBC, Jordan said in a statement. The NBA and NBC was a meaningful part of my career, and I'm excited about being a special contributor to the project. I'm looking forward to seeing you all when the NBA and NBC launches this October. The announcement was made during NBC Universal's upfront presentation in New York City. NBC Sports President Rick Cordella said he was incredibly proud to have the basketball legend join the coverage. Michael's legacy, both on and off the court, speak for itself, Cordella said. Jordan, considered by many as the greatest NBA player of all time, won 6 championships with Chicago Bulls and just as many NBA Finals MVPs. He is a 14-time NBA All-Star and has 10 scoring titles. He won the Olympic gold medal with Team USA in Los Angeles in 1984 and Barcelona in 1992. Last year, NBC Universal and NBA announced an 11-year deal to broadcast NBA and WNBA regular season and playoff games beginning with the 2025-26 season. Peacock will live stream exclusive national Monday night games. NBC and Peacock will have national coverage of regional doubleheaders on Tuesday nights, while NBC Sports will launch Sunday night basketball next year. Former NBA players Jamal Crawford and Reggie Miller will serve as game analysts, and Carmelo Anthony will be a studio analyst. So you heard what the article had to say. This is dreadful news for these buffoons. This is dreadful news because the big dog just walked into the room. And now it's over for you dudes. What I'm waiting to see is what bozo NBA players are going to step up first and lose all credibility by criticizing Michael Jordan. I'm waiting to see who is willing to step out first, or who is stupid enough to believe that we're going to listen to you over Michael Jordan. Who's going to be first? Who's going to be first? This is a nightmare for the narrative creators. A nightmare. A nightmare. And I used to sit back and say to myself, Lord, when will Michael Jordan ever speak up and refute some of the stupid things these guys are saying? This is their worst nightmare. It quite literally is their worst nightmare. All of this, let's control the narrative and say, oh, well, you didn't ever play basketball, so you don't get the right to speak. So who? What NBA player? Who is the guy that when Michael Jordan goes out there and says a particular thing, man, I think MJ is wrong, and expects to be taken seriously after that? Who is going to be the dude? You know Michael Jordan's words are going to carry way more gravity than LeBron James and Mind the Game. Y'all are aware of that, right? You're all aware of that, right? I know these LeBron clutch sports media plants, their fans are hating this news. Because what these guys were trying to do is blanket the entire sports media ecosystem with their nonsense and their honey slinging. And now the GOAT has decided to step into the fray and talk. Who is going to be the bozo that steps up and says, man, Mike don't know what he's talking about? Who is it going to be? Because the minute whoever it is says that, all NBA basketball fans are going to look at you and say, if Michael Jordan doesn't know what he's talking about, then who the hell are you? Who in the hell are you to talk? If he don't know, then what are you saying? Then they're going to say, what qualifies your opinion to have any weight compared to his? And they all going to fall to the wayside. They're all going to fall to the wayside. And I love it. The twerking, the honey slinging has gone on long enough. Let's get another perspective out there that's usually most likely going to be diametrically opposed to a lot of the nonsense that these guys are propagating in the sports media world. I love it. I love it. Now that Michael Jordan is going to be talking, you're going to see us talking more about Michael Jordan because he's now going to be relevant. He's going to be relevant. I know LeBron fans are pissed because they think whenever he opens up his mouth to speak on his podcast, everything he says, oh, but it's coming from LeBron James. Well, guess what? A person is better than LeBron James is back. And y'all going to have to deal with it. Y'all going to have to deal with it. So who's going to be the creator? Who is it going to be? Who's going to be the NBA player? Man, Mike don't know what he's talking about. I'm waiting to see. We are all waiting to see who's going to be the first one to step forward and get their whole reputation destroyed for hating on the GOAT. You see, y'all could do it because y'all know MJ not going to respond. But now, if he's on NBC Sports as a special contributor and they ask him, hey, Michael, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And you got to react to Michael Jordan. And you got to be the guy that goes out there, man, Mike don't know what he's talking about. Mike don't know what he's talking about. You expect your audience to take you seriously after that. Because you are who in comparison to Michael Jordan? You are who? You can take all of the guys talking sports right now that are NBA guys, put them together. None of them have one-tenth of the gravity that Michael Jordan has. Not, you can put all of them together. Is that serious? Because the dude that paved the way for a lot of these dudes to even get paid, he's coming back. And you're going to look like a super bozo criticizing him. A super bozo. Boy, I cannot wait. I love it. And it's about damn time we get a glimpse of what Michael Jordan has to say. These are my thoughts, and I'm out. Peace.